Right. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
we are back with episode 2 of Kappa Conversations.
We're your host, Israel and
Danston.
And today's episode is on heroes and mentors.
Should you meet your heroes and should you have mentors?
Let's get to it.
All right. So, do you have a mentor?
You know, for the longest, I have realized I've been winging it. If I honestly ask myself, do I have a mentor? No, I don't. I have been living my life based off emotion,
Oof.
Moving in light of what I feel is the right thing to do. So, no, I don't have a mentor.
Like a leaf in the river floating with the current. Actually,
you have a mentor?
I do. I've got a lot of them, actually. Yeah. One of them is Albert Ngulube. I hope he watches this and likes it, by the way. So he's been very vital in my growth as a chartered accountant, and he's held my hand through it all. He's kind of given me a roadmap to the destination I want to get to. So it's easier to navigate the potholes because you know where they are. He's told me about the mistakes he made along his journey, and hopefully I won't make them.
That's a deep take. I wish I had, somebody that would guide me through life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have taken the longer route. I've tried so many things to get to this point. So I feel like I've been making quite a number of mistakes. If I had a mentor, it would have, made everything easier.
I'm not just saying this because I'm your best friend, maybe the love of your life, probably. But for somebody who hasn't had a mentor, I think you're doing pretty well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what about a hero? Do you have heroes?
Do I have heroes? Does Kendrick Lamar count?
Drop a 16 right here, then.
Kendrick like no man's business. I hope he sees this. I hope he likes it.
You hope Kendrick Lamar sees a podcast on its second episode.
That part. Do you have a hero?
I do. Quite a lot, actually. And I'm going to keep it local. Initially, I wanted to say Batman. I mean, who doesn't want to become Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
The billionaire playboy. Well, not the playboy part, because my mom probably watched this. So, yeah. But we're going to keep it local. Andrew Chiwuye. Do you know who that is?
The name sounds familiar.
He's a PwC country partner.
Interesting.
Yeah?
Tell me about it.
I actually had an interaction with him. I actually met him.
You met your hero?
I met my hero.
How was that experience? Let me guess. Bad.
No, it was actually great.
For real?
Yeah, the entire interaction with him was great. He is good, people, and I hope he watches this as well.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so I'm seated at Vida with my brothers. We're enjoying ourselves, having a chill time. And guess who walks in?
Andrew.
Exactly. And I throw a fit. I am starstruck, like a little girl that's just seen Justin Bieber or
Easy
something.
with the bow shining, my boy.
But anyway, I go like, hey, do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? My brother goes like, who? I'm like, him. He's like, yeah, Andrew Chiwuye. He's like, huh?
I'd react the same on it.
I'm like, PwC? He's like, huh? I'm like, okay. Anyway, I explained to him who he is. Yeah. Then he's like, okay, go and talk to him. I'm like, and say what? When you see a very attractive girl and you're not so sure if you should walk up to her.
Why not?
Exactly. You might say hi and then she's going to look at you from head to toe. Then, oof. Anyway, I get the courage to go and talk to him. I walk up and I'm polite. And this man actually offers me a seat. Yeah. And he was on his phone and he actually puts his phone down to actually have a conversation with me. Mostly when you meet somebody famous, they're going to act like they're really busy. So you just get out of their space. Yeah. But he actually made the time to converse with me. So I have like a brief 10 to 15 minute talk with him. And it was very insightful. And at the end of this conversation, he's like, pull out your phone. And I pull it out. And he actually gives me his number.
Oh my.
In my mind, I'm like, this is probably a fake number. It's not even going to ring, Yeah. And he actually tells me to call it so that he saves my number. Exactly. So anyway, that interaction is done. Then I go back and have my seat. Then he has his coffee and leaves. Then Later on, I call my mentor, Albert. I'm like, hey, do you know what happened today? I explain everything to him. Then I'm like, but I don't know what to say when I call. You get the pretty girl's number, then afterwards, it's like, what am I gonna say? You didn't expect to get that far.
Hey, this is Israel. What next?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So he tells me, just telling me you're following up on today's conversation and keep it simple. Oh, okay. And I actually did that, and we had like another 10 to 15-minute conversation after.
Hero gave you to me.
Over the phone. He could have simply told me he was busy.
Yeah, like everybody else.
Yeah, but anyway, I've rambled on enough about him. And what are some of the heroes for the art that you do?
Okay, so I do art. I didn't mention.
Yeah, I kind of threw you under the bus with that.
Yeah, but it's okay. I do art. I've been painting for quite some time now. And my heroes are there. Heroes I look up to are Johannes Vermeer. I have created some of his
Johannes what?
Vermeer.
Oof.
Honestly, I overplayed.
And you said he.
He.
Oh, his parents must have really wanted a girl, eh?
Sounds like a female name.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So yeah, that should be my hero. Leonardo da Vinci, these are people I look up to. I look at their work and I'm starstruck. Like, how did these guys create this work? Considering the fact that they lived ages ago,
Yeah.
But sadly, I'll never get to meet them.
Yeah, you never get to have the experience I did. Well, you will when you get 6 feet under.
Wow.
I know, that went dark really quick. Shouldn't have made that joke, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. We're not cutting out anything.
Nah, we'll keep it organic as possible. So what drew you to Johannes? That name. That shall not be said.
Okay,
it's
so
like
here I am on Pinterest looking up art.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not one of those artists that will, create stuff off my head. I need some reference,
So you're an imitation artist.
Yeah.
I know, it's rough to call you that, eh?
It's a better field as well.
But don't worry, imitation is a form of flattery, so yeah, let's go with it.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
go
on
with it.
Pinterest looking up artist work, and I come across the painting Girl with a Pro Earring. It was done by him in like the 1500s.
I think I've actually seen that on your IG.
It's on my IG. So I look at this painting and I'm like, how did this guy create this work? I zoom in and everything, and I go straight to Google and look up some of his other work. And yeah, from that point, I was like, I'd like to recreate this.
You were in love.
I was in love.
Sucks another man took your heart. I thought I'm the only man in your life, but here we are. You standing over dead people.
Oh my days. Yeah, so that should be my hero, and that's where I got my inspiration from.
Okay.
The art. Yeah.
Okay. Insightful thoughts. I actually have seen your work, and I'm not just saying this because I'm your best friend, but you've got some really good work out there. I hope people do check it out, and you get the credit you deserve.
Thank you.
If you ever do need a model, ouch. It's like you tell a girl you love her.
I'll take that.
You tell a girl you love her, and then she says thank you.
Oh my God. Okay, but wait. Do you have somebody that you mentored?
I don't think I do.
Neither do I.
It's short answer, no. Because I don't think I'm ready to be somebody's mentor yet. I don't think maybe this is me selling myself short. I don't know.
No, it isn't.
I think I'll just be lying to this person, man.
I feel like we're honestly just trying to figure out this whole life thing. But if I had someone that I'm mentoring, I'd honestly be lying to them.
See, I'm glad you feel the same way, but in some light, you have been a mentor to me.
Oh.
In some light. I'm taller than you, so it's hard to look up to you, but you get the gist, eh? So,
oh my God.
I think that's a wrap on this episode. Oh, wait, we forgot a conclusion. See, this is how new we are to this, so keep it rolling.
This is as raw as it can be. Not cutting out anything.
Yeah, so I personally think you should get to meet your heroes. You might end up seeing them in a different light, might be positive, might be negative. At the end of the day, we are all just humans. You might find them on a bad day. I mean, I could have met Andrew Choi on a horrible day and he could have just turned me away like a fly.
Mhm.
But no, he was welcoming and I'm thankful for that. For that. Ugh. For
Okay.
that. And mentors as well. I feel mentors are very vital if you want to get to where you want to go sooner.
Yeah, that's food for thought
Yeah.
for me. Because, I've never really thought of it like that. Hopefully I find somebody who I can call a mentor, a father figure type of thing, We'll cut that out. My dad won't like this. Like, hey, bro, why are you looking for a father figure? You go to dad. What am I?